Hello, my lovely angels. How are you guys doing? I hope you're fine and rocking as always. I hope you made the choice from the thumbnail with regards to what pile you are going to go ahead. I've also put the date of birth in the chapters below the video. You can refer to that as well if you want to choose your pile based on your date of birth. In case if you're confused and you're like, Sheetal, I would like to have a divine intervention, that this is my favorite method. So take 3 pieces of paper. In each piece of paper, write 1, 2, and 3. And just put it back in a bag or just in your hand, shuffle it and say, Dear God, Goddess, Archangels, how my coming week is going to be. And then pick up any one particular piece of paper, whatever number comes, that's the pile you can watch. Alright, so let's get started with your weekly reading, and in case if you want a one-on-one consultation with me, you can click on the link given in the pinned comment. Hello Group 1, how are you guys doing? I hope you're fine and rocking as always. I hope you would have made the choice based on the thumbnail or the date of birth given in the chapters mentioned in the video below. Okay, you got 2 cards that fell. We will take those. Beginning of the week, mid of the week, end of the week. Okay, interesting. Oh, there's one more card. Okay, so these 3 cards have just fallen on their own, so we'll consider this as an advice. Okay, so in the beginning of the week, you have got the 4 of Swords, which means you will take some time out to heal, you will rest and rejuvenate as well. This particular card is telling you to take it easy. Do not take any decisions in the beginning of the week without proper calculations. Get more information, sleep over it, and then decide whatever you want to decide. Some of you may visit a doctor or an alternate therapist. You may be asked to get certain tests done. Or for some of you, not all of you. Okay, some of you may even visit a spa or a healing center as well. In the middle of the week, you got the Death card, which means there would be changes, but changes that are not easy to process. Okay, however, do not worry just because the card is this card. Your future is not written in stone. Yes, there looks like certain difficulties, but look at the other cards that have fallen. Okay, you got the 6 of Wands, which talks about success. You got the Sun card, which also talks about success. Okay, success that comes with pain. All right, but there is success. Okay, you got Ace of Pentacles as an advice card or a blessing card, which clearly shows that there will be some money flowing in, okay, or some new beginning in a material zone. You may buy some equipment for your home or maybe for your car, okay. At the end of the week, you got 5 of Wands, which means you will enter into some sort of a competitive space. There could be arguments, so be calm, do not get into arguments, do not react, respond, okay. Let me move your cards over here. Now let's see the blessing coming your way and what you need to surrender to have a great week ahead. In case if you want a one-on-one consultation with me, the link is in the pinned comment. What you need to surrender to have a great week. You need to surrender to rest and sleep, okay, which you got with the 4 of Swords over here as well. Look, it is important that you take it easy this week. Even if there is something that is giving you stress, let it go by just not thinking about it, by not giving too much energy to it, because this burnout can really lead to further issues, okay? So sleep, rest, repeat. All right. Now let's see the blessing coming your way this week. The blessing coming your way is a blessing to find the truth. Now, what will this blessing do? Once you identify the truth, you know what steps you need to take ahead. And these steps will help you to kind of go ahead to understand what you need to do as well. Okay? Now let's see a book of answers. Think about the question. Do it early. Okay? So don't waste your time. If you need to do something, don't procrastinate. Okay, now let's see what your Wheel of Fortune will tell us. Think about a question and let me spin the wheel. Soon. So you have got soon. Whatever you asked for, the answer is soon. All right, my lovely group 1. I hope you enjoyed the reading as much as I did. If you did, do hit the like button, do subscribe to my channel. If you are guided, take care of yourself. Lots of love to you. Bye-bye. Hello group 2, how are you guys doing? Let's see how your coming week is going to be. Beginning of the week, mid of the week, oh, 2 sword cards, and end of the week. Interesting. So, definitely the beginning and the mid of the week is going to be super packed with work, action, paperwork, running here and there, and the end we are going to just relax and take it easy. Let's see one by one. So Monday, Tuesday, you are going to be super busy ensuring that you have everything in order, clarity is there. You need to be kind to yourself and others. Be careful of the words that you are using, otherwise it may cause problems unnecessary to you and others. There will be a woman who is going to play a very important role in the beginning of the week. This woman could be a little, sharp in terms of her words. So ensure that you're not letting her trigger you, but take the advice and leave the sharpness aside if you're guided. Now, in the King of Swords, in the mid of the week, be very mindful that you are using logic and not emotions. In the mid of the week, you will be dealing with authority. Again, formality, paperwork will be of utmost importance. If you are supposed to present some data to someone, ensure that you're giving logic and not emotion. In the beginning and the mid of the week, whenever you are meant to respond verbally or via written communication, pause, read, evaluate, and then respond. At the end of the week, you are going to let it go, let your head down, have fun. Some of you may travel or make travel plans. There will be a new beginning at the end of the week. However, do not take any uncalculated risk. Okay, let's see the blessing on what you need to surrender. In case if you want a one-on-one consultation with me to get more clarity on any topic, you can click on the link in the pinned comment. What you need to surrender to complete healing. Okay. So many a times we do not give ourselves time to heal. And then those emotions crop up in the form of a physical issue or an emotional issue or a situation that we end up manifesting. So if something is bothering you, take a pause. Try and understand that particular emotion. Okay, go to a licensed therapist. I have a separate playlist. There are webinars which I have taken free. Okay, the playlist link is, you can just go to the playlist of this channel and you will have all of those. Okay, now let's see the blessing coming your way. Blessing on your creativity. Okay, so this is a very good time to be creative, innovative. Because of the Queen and King of Swords, there will be a lot of creative ideas flowing to you, ideas, downloads, and those are very powerful downloads. So ensure that you're thinking out of the box and using these ideas to create something concrete. And with the Fool and the Creativity card, again, I'm not surprised. Some of you may literally start something absolutely new and creative. So this is a card of new beginnings. All right. Now let's see your book of answers. Think about a question. There is a substantial link to another situation. So if A happens, then B will happen, and then a chain reaction follows, is what I can see with that particular book of answers reply. Now let's see what your Wheel of Fortune will tell us. So think about a question and let me spin the wheel for you. You have got a yes. Lovely. So whatever your question is, the answer is a yes. All right, my lovely, lovely group 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. And the links are in the pinned comment. You can have a look at it. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, Group 3. How are you guys doing? I hope you're fine and rocking as always. Let's see how your coming week is going to be. Beginning of the week. Ooh, magician. Lot of magic you're going to create. Some law of attraction coming true, even if it is small. Be very grateful to it. 5 of Wands mid of the week and Ace of Cups at the end of the week. Lovely. So in the beginning of the week, you are going to make most of whatever is available to you and create something really unique. You are going to create magic. Your mindset is going to be super positive and you are going to be super charged up to create something very meaningful. All right. You will read a lot of books on law of attraction, you'll watch content on it, and you will really try to manifest something, and at least a small manifestation will come true. In the mid of the week, you may find yourself arguing, competing with others. Collaboration is the key, teamwork is the key, and respond and not get triggered is the key. Ensure that you are calmly processing everything and then you are responding. Okay? Don't let other people trigger you or get a reaction out of you. The end of the week, you got Ace of Cups, so there is going to be a new beginning. You will hear some amazing news. There will be addition in the family, either yours or extended family or in some friends, okay? You are going to be super creative, super intuitive at the end of the week, okay? Stay hydrated as well. Now, let's see what you need to surrender. So, the beginning and the end looks beautiful. The mid you have to manage, all right? Let's see what you need to surrender. In case if you want a one-on-one consultation with me, the link is in the pinned comment. You need to surrender to inner peace, and this is reflected especially in the mid of the week. All right. So here what is important is take at least 5 minutes out to process the day, whatever happened. Okay. We need to spend at least 5 minutes with ourselves, trying to understand how the day was, what I was grateful for, what were the challenges that I faced, how could I have done this better, and what I need to do ahead. Okay. See, we cannot have a control on what went, okay, but at least we can create an awareness in our mind. Our brain needs to be trained. For example, if in the middle of the week you had an argument with a friend of yours, all right, you reflect on it. You see, next time when I am in a situation wherein there is an argument, I will pause. I'll walk away from the situation, process it, and then come back, or I will not react at that time. Okay? Let's see. But if you want to react, no issues. You can always respond and not react. Okay? Let's see the blessing coming your way. The blessing on your health. Wow, this is so beautiful. So you are going to focus on your health. Some of you may visit a doctor or an alternate therapist or a counselor, and you're going to focus on improving your health. All right, you may also try some remedies. Of course, take doctor's consultation before trying any remedies, which will eventually help you. All right, so now let's see what your book of answers will tell us. Think about a question. Do it early, okay? So don't procrastinate. Let's see what the Wheel of Fortune will tell us. Think about a question. Ooh, you got better. All right, so whatever you asked about, the answer is better. All right, my lovely group 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. If you did, do hit the like button to subscribe to my channel if you are guided. Take care of yourself. Lots of love to you. Bye-bye.